Hello, and welcome to this survival battle on the Medieval Kingdoms 1212 AD mod for Total War Attila, where we are playing as England, defending one of the port towns against incoming French armies. Several of them, the Duke of Bar, the Duke of Normandy, and the French King himself have gathered here today to try and invade England together with several armies. We are the last time we've got a group of elite forces here, and defending against mostly hordes of weaker units, but the French king himself brought a lot of fairly high tier units as well. So hopefully we'll be able to withstand all of the power. So let's jump into the battle and find out how this goes. So we've got some crazy good heavy billmen who are late. I've got them defending. The enemy outnumbers us. Yes. We've got these billmen defending some of the entrances on both sides here. And we've got our footmen of arms, men at arms even, defending this gate right here, or this entrance, and then the bunch in the center as well. And then the king himself, the English king, in the center. There he is with his massive crown. As we are already getting attacked, and I actually put my cavalry on the flanks here, so we can use those to perhaps take care of some of those catapults before they do too much damage and start burning our town down. So let's try and get them over and do something useful. There's actually one of the catapults all the way over there as well. It looks like they are trying to go for the towers currently, which is fine by us. I didn't sit down any of the traps and stuff because I figured that would be unfair. We don't need things like that. Okay, they've already destroyed one of the towers, so this is off to an amazing start here. I'm going to send some of the cavalry around and see if I can hopefully pick off those units. The enemy have a decent amount of cavalry as well combined, but mounted sergeants from the French king himself. Let's see if we can actually just countercharge those guys. I'll run one of them around so we can get a charge in the back. I might actually want to send them all the way over there first, because otherwise we're just going to get constantly shot, as it looks like that's currently what's happening. Oh, see if we can actually dodge these shots. Oh, or just go straight into them. Yep, that's also one of the options, of course. Oh yeah, I'm going to send him over there. I think this unit will be able to take on those two, and if not, we can send... Oh god, maybe not. We can send this one back once it's dealt with the artillery here. So the masses of the French king are actually coming in already. These are the French king units. Let's see, on this side we've got the Duke of Normandy, and then this army will be the Duke of Bar. His army. Okay, these units have actually made it. Looks like I'm going to send this one against that, and there's a crossbow unit that came over as well, the crossbow sergeants of the Duke of Bar. We're pretty well prepared here in the center. Not a whole lot of microing that has to be done. Hopefully this mounted sergeant unit just charges straight into the billman. That would be very pleasant. Looks like there's a different unit coming in, which is looking like it's going straight forward. Oh, here we go. Please, feel free to walk onto my... Oh, God! Oh, that is not pretty. That is not a pretty sight, that is. Or isn't. Yeah, this is what we waited for. Definitely, you're right. That was pretty sick. Alright, so that's dealt with. That one's dealt with as well. So I'm going to pull this one back and deal with these units. So it looks like that one has left this fight. He's actually done alright then. He's killed a fair amount of those units right there. I want to hope that these guys aren't firing at my cavalry, and that they're looking like they're firing at my archers at the front here. So these billmen are already busy in melee with some of our infantry as well. Our settlement is indeed burning. That's what happens when you've got fiery rocks flying in walls. Oh god. Alright, looks like they're trying to punch through here. They've actually killed a few of my men there already. I got the cannons right behind it. Might not have been the best place for them, but... Okay, that unit's routing. I want to kill it off entirely. Okay, our second unit's come back in here as well. Not too happy that there's still one of these over here, but I think... Oh, never mind. I was going to say they might be out of ammo soon, but they're not. Why don't you go deal with that then? And then... I'll just leave this unit on its own to deal with this guy. They should be able to handle that eventually. We've broken a unit there, and this one is... Looks like it's even lower than that one. Yep, that's broken as well. Perfect. So let's go out and start hitting those guys right there. We're killing a lot of the cavalry here. They just keep sending them in here for whatever reason, honestly. I don't quite know. One thing I actually forgot to do, I just realized, is put my men-at-arms here in a shield wall, which would have been quite useful. Also, I think this thing is firing in the distance, but let's hope so. Our general's under attack. Probably just a pop shot here and there. I'm going to try and fire at that. In fact, I'm going to have a cheeky pop shot myself. Let's see if this works. Make sure I don't hit my own line there. That's the closest I can get it without hitting... Okay, that's definitely a miss. Never mind. Never be doing that again. That's, oh my god, this unit's actually taking a lot of damage from something. Let's see, how's the cavalry doing? You're still in melee with this, French king. Yeah, the French king got some better cavalry than the Dukes of Normandy and Bar. I gave them some okay-ish cavalry, but not particularly amazing. Oh, this one's holding on fairly well. Definitely losing some men here in our reserves. So I'm going to pop another unit this way. Because I think the most likely place we're going to get punched through is right there. Looks like at the front here we're doing quite well. On the other side we're doing even better. And this unit is taking shots from these crossbowmen, I'm guessing. Hopefully we can free up our cavalry soon. And then use them to start charging in the back of all the enemy units. We're doing quite well so far. Our men are just not really dying, which is quite useful. These guys are obstructed from firing because their own cavalry are actually the ones closest to them, which helps out quite a lot. They've recovered their morale a little bit there, though. I think we'll win that fight eventually. Same over here. This guy is currently going ham on other crossbowmen, though, so I definitely appreciate what's going on there. Looks like two of the... actually, all the generals are in here. The French king, the Duke of Bar, as well as the Duke of Normandy are all in the same melee here, which is probably why these guys are probably the ones doing the worst out of all the units here. Let's see if we can get another shot in, hopefully actually fire properly. I might risk it, fire at my own dudes here. That's very risky, right? Oh, okay, they just decided not to fire at all. What the hell? They left the mortar. Oh, I guess they just got disengaged. Okay, right. Get on the mortar and then move the... We gotta move the unit a little bit. Because it looks like maybe one or two men actually punched through here. Managed to hit the mortar, essentially. We just gotta move a little bit and then we'll be fine again. Random horses running through here, so it's great. We've got some morale downsides going there, so if I can maybe push that through with an ability, that might help out a little bit. That unit's freed up now, so let's start sending him over towards these crossbowmen here. And he's freed up as well, so we'll send him in the back of those guys. You've killed them and now are being shot by crossbows, so let's actually make sure we engage them in melee, so that doesn't continue going forever. Battle's still in the enemy's favor, but it's looking pretty good for us right now. Starting to see some losses in some of the archers as well, though. He's moved for whatever reason. Not quite sure why. No losses yet on him, so that's good. They left the mortars again, so I guess they keep getting disengaged. I guess this one over here is not great. So let's see if we can move our infantry unit up a little bit. Oh, hopefully in a slightly better manner than that. Hopefully we can push them back enough that we can actually get the mortars under our control and get them back over here so we can start firing them again. Here we go. Cavalry are about to charge in the back of these crossbowmen. We're going to get shot by those ones, but I think we'll be alright. And then this one should hopefully die soon as well. Let's see this charge right here. Frames, of course, are a little unsteady because of the fact that we've got about 10,000 men on the battlefield here. Doesn't help for frames, really. But it's good enough, I'd say, for 10,000 men. Oh, here comes another cav. Oh, that's not my cav. I was going to say, what's my cav doing here? Would have been a great charge, though, if it was my cav. Straight in the back of all those units there. Speaking of, yeah, these Duke of Bar crossbowmen are holding on fairly well. Surprisingly well, I should say. This one is probably going to break soon, and we can start charging in here, and then once we get in the back of all these units, that could be really good. I like how strong these billmen are. They're just holding on. They don't care. Looks like the mortar crew is just completely engaged in melee there. That's not exactly what I wanted it to do. I think we've lost the mortar crew. We can't get them on just these 3 mortars. They're gonna try and get on that one. Every time they do, they're gonna get disengaged again, or dislodged, I guess, from the unit. Okay, there we go. Finish that unit off, and then we can start going towards the next one. Cavalry doing just loads of work in this battle. There we go. That one's cleared off as well. Let's send the bigger unit towards the next unit. Try and line them up a little properly before we get a charge in there, so we can get the full impact of the charge. That'd be great. Hopefully we can make it so that these guys just completely rout. And we got a unit back here as well. Some stuff is routing over here and coming back. I think if we manage to kill the French king, or any of the generals really, that's probably going to help our situation a lot. Oh, here we go. Right. He's properly lined up-ish. Send him in there and get a great charge here on these crossbowmen. One of the dudes on our side... Oh, the flag bearer was really... He was up for it. He just charged in there like a madman. Oh. Scimitars being pulled out. Interesting weapon choice. Some maces. Oh, they got like all kinds of weapons. Maces, longswords, axes. That's awesome. They've got all kinds of weaponry. This is great. Okay, here we go. Let's get ourselves a charge in the side of these forces here. That's a lot of enemies right here, but this charge can only be absolutely amazing. Oh, enemy general has fallen, and then we charge in the back of all these guys as well. Oh god, what a charge that was! Yeah, they're not going to last very long. I think we're probably going to see some routing going on here soon, I would imagine. This unit's finally dealt with that one, so let's send him over here. And ooh, he's actually been engaged by some sergeants here, some pike units, which isn't great. I might have to pull them out a little bit. This unit's actually dying fairly rapidly right now. Are we being shot perhaps by these units? I don't think so. I'm not quite sure what's going on. I'm guessing it's the pikes that just walked into the back of my guys and started killing them. Perhaps might lose a unit there. Probably won't matter, but you never know. Seen one unit route here. Yep, we actually lost him. It's broken. He might come back, who knows. Start pulling these guys in the back here as well, just in case. You never know. Something might just break there. I'm gonna take these guys out, send them in for another round of charges. Maybe we can break some more crap. So we've, we killed one of the generals. I'm guessing it's... I don't know which one it is, actually. They're both pretty low, so it could be out of one, really. Where's the mortar crew at? They actually lost some men. Try and put them on the mortars again. You never know. Got another... oh, actually, yeah, there's a whole bunch of routing about to happen here, so let's see if we can make that happen. There's one of the generals that's completely routed now. And we use the ability. War cry. Still not quite routed, but they're not liking it. Are these guys... They're coming out at me. That's uncool. Oh, hello. Thank you for coming out and letting me kill you all in the open field. It's very pleasant of you. Our calf's come back, but I might just leave him here until further notice. You are chasing off one of the crossbow units. That sounds good. I think we just broke that one. Getting help from the tower here as well, which is always useful. Alright. So, these are actually good units here. The French King Footly Knightly Retinue. Retinue, I'm not sure why I pronounce it like that. This unit's taken a lot of losses from all the shots in the back and such. General's still alive, but he's actually taken a few losses as well, which isn't great. Nice, we've broken another unit there, so let's send him into the next crossbowman. Just crossbowman after crossbowman. Here we go. They've opened up the ability to charge at the back of those units again, so let's get another lovely cinematic view of that. I would have liked to have used the cannons a little more, but these shots are pretty nice as well, let's be honest. Oh, the pace on those cavalry, straight in the back of all those units, just bumping them all back. Man, there are so many guys right here. So many spears. So many swords. Is that unit... I think that's a routing unit right there. No, it's not. It looked like it perhaps was routing, but it's not. Let's get out of there again. Almost broken this this crossbowman unit as well. What's that has happened? Oh, we're chasing stuff off. Okay, I think it's your time to shine now, sir. You can see if you can get in the back of those guys. That'd be good. Oh, here we go. We've almost freed up this entire flank here. So these guys are now free to just start charging out, I think. I'll leave this unit here just in case something sneaks past me somewhere. Ah, we can finally get on... Oh, we actually are on the mortars right now. Okay, well, let's turn them that way. And then see if we can get some shots off, perhaps. I don't know, it's going to be difficult to hit this brawl here, but hey, it's worth a try, I'd say. Alright, get in the back of those guys. The enemy have rallied more of their units. Okay, let's have these units focus on these archers here. And I'll send you guys, except for him, out there to start chasing those crossbowmen off. You're out of there again. Let's charge back in there. Broken this crossbowman unit now. We've actually, we're starting to lose our cavalry a little bit here. This unit's still fairly well off, but this one's once again wavering. Not enjoying the state of this battle for it right now. There we go, the last of the kings is broken and has completely left this battlefield. Cavalry. Alright, we completely destroyed that unit. Let's get a charge into these knightly retinues. Oh, just turn the corner and get a charge in there. Lovely. Not sure if they were expecting that. Start doing some damage to them. I think this victory is starting to become pretty secure here. Let's see, the mortars. Let's do this. I'm gonna try and not hit my own guys, but it's going to be very difficult. Right there. Oh, okay, that's not good. Yeah, that wasn't great. That was not exactly what I wanted, but it might scare the enemy that I'm so willing to fire into the back of my own guys that they're like, man, these guys are... That's scary. That's some scary stuff. If they're willing to kill their own men, what the hell would they do to us? Okay, this crossbow unit is just gonna keep running. We're just gonna have to keep chasing. Actually, I'll send these guys around and start charging the back here, because these guys have still not taken care of the final crossbow unit here, so we can, once we've done that, we can start charging around. In fact, I'll use the general as well. Get another war cry in here before I do anything. Start running around that way. Okay, they've disengaged, so I can charge in the back of these foot knightly retinue again. Hopefully they can rout this time, so that we can get both units available to start charging in the back of them. Lots of charging going on here, that's for sure. They are wavering. We're currently being shot by our own tower as well, so the tower not being as helpful as it was before. Alright, I'm gonna wait for my general to get here first, get a charge with him. And I'll use this unit as well. Not the one that's routing. You guys are now retired. Oh, something is broken. That's on the other side of the battlefield. You guys can kill off some of the routing units. Not that it's necessary because it's a custom battle, but hey, what are you gonna do? Spear unit looks like it might have come out for us, so let's just run these guys around this way. Alright, a general has arrived. Let's get a good old charge in the back of those units. Another one with them as well. General for the final charge. Perhaps routing the remainder of the enemy army. The French scum have come into our lands. There's a lot of routing going on here. Those units walking backwards are almost certainly routing. There's definitely a few of them still there. Maybe we should have waited with the war cry. I think all of these units are routing. I think this might be ending very shortly here. Let's have a look at the... oh yes, I think that's it, isn't it? Oh, there's one unit still going. There we go. That's it. Now it's just the other side of the battlefield, where there's quite a lot of stuff remaining, actually. I'm gonna have to send these cav around here. Just make your way over here somehow, really. Mortar! Why don't you turn around? Could be good to get a few more shots in the back of those guys. Cavalry are moving very slowly since there's about 1 million men trying to block them from actually doing anything. Not particularly helpful. When is the ability? 9 seconds until the ability is available again. Honestly, a rout from this unit might just do it, but I don't know. Mortar, you have turned around. Good. They're actually off fire at will. I guess I took them off fire at will at some point. Alright, that's going to be my own guys. That's going to be my own guys. That's too far, I think. Let's see if I can get it. I think that's too far, but let's try it out. Oh yeah, that's nowhere near. Never mind that. It's difficult because it's a downhill slope. Okay, stuff's breaking. One more charge here. I think that might just do it. Only 20 men here. Not a whole lot of morale left, but I think this is it. French scum, get out of here. You disgust me. 3 more units, all wavering. 2 more, 1 more. Final unit. Are they gonna go? Once they break, that's it. I'm gonna leave them there and not chase them off. They're holding on. They don't want to leave. They're not having any of this. The general's arrived as well. Let's get one final war cry in here. Goodbye. Nope, no goodbye yet. They're still... Oh, here we go. That's it. That must be it then, right? There you go. Victory. Glorious victory, in fact. A victory for the Englishmen. Let's end this battle. Have a look at all the results of our men. See who did the best. Heroic victory. Oh, that's lovely right there. Alright, let's end the battle. Let's have a little look. I'm assuming the cavalry... Yeah, the cavalry did quite well. Some of these did nothing, because they weren't engaged, obviously. French king, actually, or English king even. Disgusting, I don't have the French king. English king even getting 247 kills, though he only engaged at the end of the battle. He did quite well for what he did. Generally, just lots of kills across the board for every unit. The archers, fairly disappointing. They actually cost quite a bit, so... Only 100 kills. Less than 100 kills on every single one of them, actually. Isn't particularly high. 662 kills on the mortar, despite only having fired a few shots because it was off fire at will for ages. Not sure how the hell that happened, but hey, I'll take it. Maybe the mortar crew just, when they got off their mortars, they actually went into melee and started destroying the enemy. Maybe some hidden gem there. But the enemy, not doing particularly well. The Duke of... I think this was Normandy and Bar didn't have the greatest of units, but the English king actually had some fairly okay units here. Heavy crossbowmen, these guys weren't amazing, but they had some pretty good foot knightly retinue. These were decent units, but generally just didn't do a whole lot. We slaughtered them. But yeah, 1,000 men on the battlefield, as you can see, ish. So yeah, awesome. That was a cool little survival battle of England versus France. I'll definitely be doing more of these in the future. If you have any ideas for what kind of factions you would like to see from this mod, feel free to let me know. This mod is also available to the public. I'll put a link in the description to where you can download it if you want to play it yourself. It's for Total War Attila, obviously. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time for some more of these battles. Until then, have a good day and goodbye.